out. It was the hardest decision I've ever made, but I haven't regretted it once. Over the following months, I committed to therapy and deep self-reflection. I looked honestly at my part and how things had unraveled. I saw how I had allowed patterns to continue that shouldn't have. I realized I had trained someone to expect too much from me without appreciation. I had made myself small, and I promised I would never do that again. I got very clear on what I needed in a relationship: respect, affection, and appreciation. I made a vow to myself I would never settle for anything less. Thankfully, my two adult children were incredibly supportive. They had witnessed the dynamics firsthand. They loved both their parents, but they understood why it was time for a change. With encouragement from friends, I stepped into online dating. I hadn't been on the market since the 90s, so the whole thing felt surreal. But I was honest in my profile. I mentioned I was separated but emotionally ready for something real. Over the next several weeks, I went on around 25 to 30 first dates. I approached each one with curiosity rather than expectation. I asked real questions, brought humor into the conversation, and tried to be fully present. I didn't aim to impress, just to connect. Of course, there were awkward moments. One date ordered more food than both of us could eat, and another ended abruptly over a joke that didn't land. I learned quickly that people come into dating with their own histories, wounds, and boundaries, and that's okay.